Peggy.
Oh, Kath, I got here as quick as I could. How is he?
No, we don't know yet. They're still operating.
Where's Grant? He been here all the time?
Yeah.
Hello, love.
Hello, Mum.
Oh, you look awful.
Thanks a lot.
Have you spoken to anyone? Found out what's going on?
We're operating, aren't we?
Well, I know that. But how long is it likely to be and what are they doing exactly?
I don't know, do I?
No one's told you.
Somebody came out and spoke to Kathy.
She's just his girlfriend. They should be speaking to his family. Here, nurse, can you help me? My son fell Mitchell. How bad is it? Can you tell me?
Did she tell you anything?
Only that it could be quite a while. But why don't you go home, love, and get some sleep?
No, I'd rather stay.
Well, we're not doing any good here, and she said it's unlikely we'll be able to see him till the morning anyway.
Oh, even so. Look, why don't you go off, eh, Peggy? I'll phone you as soon as I hear anything.
Oh, later maybe. I'm worried about Grant. Poor love. Doesn't know what to do with himself.
He's been like that since he got here.
Can't say I'm surprised. They're more like twins, they are. I don't think either one of them last 5 minutes on their own. I'll go and have a word with him. I've just spoken to the nurse. She said they'll phone us as soon as he comes out. Oh, look, sweetheart. He's gonna be all right. We have to believe that. You know, I can't sit in these places without thinking of your dad. Swore I'd never do it again. He never came home with me. I'll be at home, Kathy, if you need me.
Oh, okay.
Only if I sit in this place much longer, I shall scream. I'd rather be at home doing something. Take your mind off it.
Right.
I've got a pile of ironing been sitting there looking at me all week. I'll go and do that. But you will phone me, won't you, love, as soon as you hear anything? I won't go to bed, so it don't matter what time it is.
Yeah, of course I will.
I can be back here in 10 minutes. And it makes you all just sitting there.
I know what you mean. Don't worry, I'll phone us as soon as I hear anything.
And keep an eye on him for me, will you? You wouldn't think it, just looking at the sides of him. But he's as soft as you know what when it comes down to it.
I'll watch him.
Tough. Right. You won't forget to phone, will you?
No. Grant, why don't you go on home, eh? I'll call you if anything happens. There's no point us both being here. What?
I spent most of the day having people telling me I should be here. Now you're telling me to go home.
You should be here because you want to be, not because people have told you to.
I'm the one that put him here, remember?
Yes, I know. I don't think you wanted this.
Didn't I?
No. Oh, I'm sure you wanted to hurt him. And it went through my mind and all. But not this.
Oh, what, so you've forgiven him now, have you?
No. You know I spoke to the police, didn't you? I told them what happened, that it was you. God, I was so angry.
I don't blame you. Must have been quite a shock.
Some of it was.
What?
Well, I knew. I knew the first time. I just thought it was finished with.
You knew?
He told me when we first got together.
Brilliant. So there was Phil, Sharon, you, Michelle, anyone else? I mean, who else is going to pop out of the woodwork? The window cleaner, the paper boy?
No, there's no one else. Not as far as I know. Well, there wasn't.
He told you all about it, did he?
Yes.
Must have been some speech.
We agreed not to have any secrets.
Oh, what? So you told him you cheated at Monopoly once and he told you that he screwed his sister-in-law?
But the guilt was eating away at him. I think he needed to tell someone.
But not me.
Well, how could he?
And you just swallowed that, did you? Oh, never mind, Phil. Just make sure it doesn't happen again.
It took guts for him to tell me. I respected that.
Oh, what? So he's a hero now, is he?
No! What he did was wrong, he knows that. But you can't spend the rest of your life paying for one mistake.
Is that what you think it was? A mistake? What, he thought he was getting in bed with someone else and he climbed in bed with Sharon by mistake?
No.
No, maybe it was her. Maybe she thought he was me. I mean, it's to do. We've got the same name, same haircut. I mean, we could be brothers.
Look, I can understand...
No! You can't.
Then why are you here?
I told you.
No. There's more than that.
Maybe I'm waiting for him to come out of surgery so I can beat the crap out of him again.
Oh, you don't mean that, Grant.
I wouldn't bet your life on it.
You'd have to come through me first. I know that's not why you're here. Not really.
All right, so why am I here?
Because he's your brother, and that must mean something.
It didn't mean anything to him. Why should it mean anything to me?
Because he's already paid for what he did. He's in there now fighting for his life.
Oh, what? And I'm supposed to feel guilty, am I?
No. But you should be here talking about him getting better. About sorting this mess out. Not going over the same old ground. It's done, finished with. It's what happens now that matters.
Who are you trying to convince, Kath? Me or yourself?
All right. I admit I can't just forget everything that's happened. I'm not even sure if me and Phil got any kind of life together. But I do know that I still love him. And I want him to get better. Why can't you do that?
What good does loving anybody do, Kath? You tell me that. When the two people you care more about than anything else in the world can do that to you. Then laugh about it behind your back. No, I think I'll just stick with hate. I understand that. I know where I am with it.
Grant, that's no way to live your life.